Hey, peoples, we're good. 2 minutes is a nice margin of error. How many people we have? Oh, Susie. All right. Oh, 5 comments. Why does it say I don't have anybody watching? Hey, Susie. How are you? Can you hear me all right while I'm talking, or am I like screaming into the mic and it's all crackly? You good?
I guess it's fine.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. See, Tia saw you. Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? Only me. But guess who else is now here? Tia's mother.
Hey! Wow. Just wow.
Oh, we just can't even. All right. You know what I did not do? I didn't do
No.
any banners. Oh, well. You know
Oh,
what?
no.
I'll do them as we go.
How will they ever know what we're
I
talking
don't
about?
know, but you know the first thing we're going to talk about?
Mug of the day.
All right, Tia. We're talking about flower and garden and a lot of stuff that we can do at flower and garden. So obviously, as you can see from the decor, there may or may not be some flower and garden stuff going on for Mug of the Day. Here we go.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you have to put some. Remember, that's very.
I have to put it together and not drop it.
All right, so so this is the new orange bird mug, and it comes with and it comes with like a juicer on top. That's this little sombrero.
Yeah, this is a juicer. But it kind of looks like a sombrero.
It really does. I wonder if that's what they were going for.
I doubt it.
And then I got the corksicle. I'm assuming I forgot to measure this, but I think this is about 18 to 20 something ounces. I'm not sure. It's the stainless steel, vacuum sealed, Flower and Garden 2024 themed tumbler from.
And they're both
corksicle.
textured.
Oh yeah, they are.
Orange, like he's textured like an orange.
Yeah. And I only got this one for a specific reason. And we'll talk about that as we go along. But so I got the tumbler, she got the mug. There are other what?
What reason?
Because it was on discount.
Oh, oh yeah.
I wasn't paying $50 for that thing or 45 or whatever. Let's see here. Oh, Megan's on.
Hey, Megan.
Megan moves. Thank you for joining us. So real quickly, Megan told me I could do this because it is Facebook official.
We asked permission.
We did. I didn't want to spoil it for anybody who wasn't supposed to know yet. So what happened today for Megan Moves? And you can put it down in here if you want, Megan.
Well, we're saying congratulations to Megan Moves and her fiance because she is now newly engaged. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Megan. Everybody say congratulations down in the comment section.
Is there going to be a Disney wedding?
A Disney honeymoon? We'll be looking for our invitations in the mail, so I appreciate that in advance. RSVPing. Let's see. Love the mug. Yeah, I like the mugs this year. The only mug that I was just kind of meh about was the Minnie Mouse one. It was there. It was at the park. We just kind of were like, I mean,
it was cute, but
there were too many themes this year.
Orange, there always are. Orange Bird's the better option.
Yeah. Plus, we have a collection of Orange Bird mugs, and this just went right along with it.
It's just so cute.
But I mean, I did feel like there was a lot of themes. There's always a lot of themes, but this year there was like even more themes. So this year there was Minnie Mouse themed. There was Spike the Bee themed. There's Orange Bird themes. Like, who's the mascot? Spike, Orange Bird, or Minnie Mouse? Because they all have their own lines.
Well, Spike the Bee was only on the pass holder stuff.
It was? Oh, it didn't even occur to me. Huh. Okay, so does that mean Orange Bird is the mascot? Or is Minnie Mouse? I mean, Orange Bird had, well, no, Orange Bird only had 2 pins. Spike had 2 pins. Topiaries had 3, and Minnie Mouse had 2. So it's 2, 2, and 2.
They're just trying to sell lots of things.
They are.
Anyway.
Yeah, it looks bigger than 20 ounces. I forgot. I was totally going to measure it before I got up here, but I totally didn't do that. So, and you are quite welcome. We are so happy for you for your new engagement. So look forward to seeing the engagement pictures. I've seen the ones you posted online, but Tia's mom says congratulations, and Susie says congratulations. Oh, Nikki's on. Nikki, thank you for joining us. This is Tia's cousin, Nikki. She was actually Tia's flower girl in her wedding.
She was this big.
Yep, she was this big. She was like this tall. Came up to my hip. Will love a Disney wedding. Well, I mean, depending on how much you spend on a normal wedding, really the Disney weddings aren't. You'd think it was much more because I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot for a wedding. But I'm like, that's how much people pay all the time for weddings. So, I mean, there's that, but there's always the honeymoon at the parks. And then yeah, okay, all right, we're gonna move on from there. What do we have next, Tia?
T-shirt time.
All right, it is T-shirt time. Tia, what you wearing? Who are you wearing today?
I'm dropping beats today, y'all. I love this shirt.
This is one of our favorite shirts.
This is obviously Figment, and he's dropping beats.
Is that last year?
BEETS from the Flower and Garden Festival.
That was either
20.
I think it was last year.
Where's the date? Oh, 2022.
Oh, 2 years ago. I didn't realize it'd been that long since we got that shirt. And then I have, you won't see me wearing Spirit jerseys very often.
He stole
but
my shirt,
I did.
y'all.
I stole her shirt. This is the Spirit jersey for this year. So I have the Spirit jersey here. I'll show you a better picture of it later because there's a lot on the back. But the sleeve has these guys right here. So you got the orange bird, and then just the orange.
And the orange on the front has
a
little
it's
spaceship
Epcot.
Earth.
You can't see it in the picture there, but it is Spaceship Earth. Instead of the weird texture, it's got the triangles on it. So when we go over all the merch, or at least some of the merch, we'll show this in more detail. All right. Nikki says, my favorite picture with y'all. Still remember. T-shirt time. Yes. Thank you for joining us, Nunley.
Yeah, Nunley actually deemed it T-shirt time. So.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I think that not last week because we weren't here last week, but the week before, that's when T-shirt time officially premiered. So thank you, Nunley. You will get your, what do they call it? Commission for that?
Yeah, it was that cookie I brought you.
All righty. So I need to go. Here we go. I'm just gonna start adding stuff, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my, that's a lot of stuff over there.
I know. That's why I gotta. Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay.
Okay, so we're talking flower and garden. Yeah, I can't. Your big old mug's in the way.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna put that. It's gonna be in the shot, but we'll just put it right there.
It's fine. You already showed it to them.
I did. All right. So we're gonna talk about flower and garden merchandise first. Actually, no. Yes, we're going to talk about merchandise. Spell it right. There. There we go. There we go. But we're going to go over today. We're going to be going over like just a quick overview of everything at the festival. I know what Tia's mom is waiting for.
Oh, where's my passport? I should have brought my passport.
Oh, I have one sitting on the desk right there. If you want to grab it.
Oh.
It's sitting right there in the corner. So we're gonna do a kind of a broad overview of everything that's going on at the Flower and Garden Festival because there is more than just looking at flowers and trying food. Most people are like, oh, it's at another festival. Let's try some more food. But there's more. A lot of people consider the Flower and Garden to be their favorite festival. And some people say Food and Wine, but a lot of people say Flower and Garden. I've been reading that all over online. What are you doing?
Sorry, there's something on your face over here.
There, it's gone. She's like scratching my monitor. Well, that's what Tia said. Cookie.
Yeah, that's good.
So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go from the top to the bottom, and we're going to end with the good stuff, the flowers and the topiaries, because I know that's what Tia's mom is waiting for. So let's Let's
But
talk
you got to
about,
make sure you pick up your festival passport
yes.
first thing, because it lists pretty much everything. It lists all the food booths. There's tours that you can take. I believe it lists out all the topiaries and where they're located. So it talks about merchandise and yeah. So always get your passport.
Exactly. Unfortunately, they are not in order. That's the worst thing with the passports is they just are not in order. So you kind of have to figure out where things are. We actually put everything in alphabetical order so it was easier to follow. But the first thing we have is this is something that I always get one of these. I've got like a pile of them back here and they're all over the place because it's just a fun, we'll call it free piece of merchandise. It is the gift card and it's got the little wristlet on it right there. So you can carry it around and just load it up with what you want for the day, scan and get your food. There's two different ones. There's Orange Bird and Spike the Bee. I got the Orange Bird one because he is my favorite. Maybe when we go back later on, I'll get the Spike the Bee one. But like I said, they're free. But you have to load them with $15 worth of cash.
They
so
are
that,
as inexpensive and as expensive as you would like them to be.
yeah, you could put $100 on there, but you know what you're also getting? You're getting $100 worth of food. Or you could put $15 on and get $15 worth of food, and you get the little card included. So it's free. It is. But I like the way Tia said that. It's as expensive as you want it to be.
And it can help you stay on budget for your day.
Yeah.
Snacking around Epcot.
Yeah. All right, the next thing we have is the plush. This plush, I have a video that's up online. It's a short. So go to our channel and you can see the short. These two things are the same item. The plush, literally, you open up the back of his head, fold him into it, and he turns into the little orange. I don't remember how much it is. I'm gonna say $25, $30 probably. But it's a fun little plush there. And then, oh, this is where we get to the mugs. Okay, so here's that mug that we were talking about before. It's the Minnie Mouse mug. Like, I like all the stuff on it.
It's cute,
but,
and I like how the handle is like a butterfly wing. Yeah, I'd get it if it was like really super on sale.
Yeah, it was on Shop Disney, but it is no longer on Shop Disney. So, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Next is, oh, well, these mugs right here, the mugs we showed in Mug of the Day, these are both Flower and Garden Festival 2024 mugs. So we'll add those in there. All right, next, this is the Spirit jersey that I am wearing. And here's the back of it. I think I have a better picture. Apparently, I do not. I thought I did. I thought I had like a flatter picture. But you can see all of this stuff is on the back right here. So he's all on the bottom. So I'm kind of sitting on him right here.
And then, his little flower pot that he's sitting in says Flower and Garden Festival 2024.
Yeah. Here's another shirt. This one is more of a, we'll call it girly styled shirt. Neither one of us, obviously me, but Tia's not really into the like super girly style shirts. She's more of a t-shirt girl. So
I mean, it's a t-shirt. It's
yeah,
it's got a little slimmer cut.
But I do like that. I didn't even notice this when I first saw it, but over here it's got all the pavilions. I didn't notice that.
He usually doesn't.
I don't notice details because usually when we're in the store, I'm just kind of like, go, snap a shot, hold it up, snap a shot, hold it up, snap a shot. But then there's this shirt. This is, okay, what did we say about this shirt? This is $35 and actually...
It's so white.
It is. If I was to wear that in the park,
it would not be so white in like 5 minutes.
Transparent, and you would be seeing... You'd be seeing all the goods by the time I walked out of the store. So that one stayed on the shelf. I do like it though. I like the design this year. That's a fun one, and that's what's on the back of this.
It just
it's just too
needs
white.
to be a different color.
Yeah, it does. Next. Oh, and this shirt right here, $35 in the store, $33 online on Shop Disney right now. So it's cheaper online, but also there's a 30% discount right now online for almost all of the D23 or all of the Flower and Garden merchandise. So except for the Loungefly. So if you want it for cheaper than that, plus 30% off, go get it on Shop Disney. And the next, this is the elusive pass holder shirt. I like the pass holder shirt.
It's cute.
I mean, I can do yellow.
It's sold out though, so.
So let me tell you the story of the pass holder shirt. According to the cast members that we spoke to in 2 different stores, and some of the booths around World Showcase, they have it also. I said, "Are you going to be restocking this, or is that it?" And they said, "Well, day one, it was gone day one. I think they said they brought it back for day 2, but there was a very limited supply, and since day 2, they've been gone. And if you were able to find it, it was a fluke here and there, but their actual stores of this were gone. They said they may or may not restock it. So I guess if we want it, we're going to have to find it somewhere else. But Tia does that. She finds the good deals on the reseller sites. So, but I really like this one.
Oh, and also the festival. Did we say this? It goes from February 28th is when it started, and it goes to May 27th. So this is a long festival.
It is. And you running out of merch like the first 2 days is not cool. They should have rationed this out a little bit. We got some comments. Let's see what we got over here. Hello, I am 21 today and celebrating at WDWLLL. Well, LLL. Thank you for joining us and thank you for watching our live stream while celebrating your birthday at the most magical place on earth. Answer the call.
Happy birthday.
Everybody say happy birthday to LLL. That peach color is lovely. I'd like that one. Well, it is in the stores and it is also on Shop Disney right now.
Which answers the next comment.
How do we buy these? You can buy them in Creations, or there's a smaller store over in the Odyssey Pavilion, which is that kind of side pavilion where they usually sell, for the last couple of years, the popcorn buckets for the Flower and Garden or the Festival of the Arts. And last year they had the store in that building, but you can see it right next to the Mexican Pavilion, so it's over there.
And there's a couple of kiosks around.
Yeah, all around World Showcase, there's the kiosks. So you will find it anywhere, but it is on Shop Disney as well as most of the merchandise. And that is where I think that's going to be one of my, you know what, I'm going to bring this picture up here and I'm going to show you this because while this does show how much we spent, it also shows this is actually not completely representative of what the sale is right now, because it's 30% off right now. So all of these 23%, you see where it says 23% for D23 members, which goes until March 21st. It's 30% online right now for all of this merchandise, 30% off of the retail price. So we bought almost all of our merchandise on Shop Disney. And with if you're a D23 member, there's the 23% discount on Loungefly, which never happens. Loungefly is never discounted. So just the FYI. Hope that helps, LLL. Thank you for joining us and enjoy your birthday at Walt Disney World. Thanks. I'll head there. Good deals. All right.
Yeah, a lot of times, even when we're in the parks, we'll check Shop Disney and see if there's a sale going on. Because just like this, sometimes the sales are better online than they are, even with like pass holder discounts and stuff in the park. So.
Yeah, and some of the prices were already cheaper on Shop Disney or the DisneyStore.com, whatever you want to call it now. So just be aware of that. Do your research. You can stand there, put everything in your basket, then go on Shop Disney and just make sure you got the best deal. Free shipping, $75 or more. All right. The ornament. Here's the ornament. Of course, we have a Disney tree, And of course, we get the ornament for all the festivals. Last year, I think he actually swung, but this year he just kind of is stationary and obviously looks just like the design on all of the other merchandise. And of course, there's the pins. There are, I think, 9 total pins. Let me get my face out of the way. There's 9 total pins. These 2 right here are the pass holder pins. The only place you can buy those is in the pin store, which is underneath Spaceship Earth, which is it's in the same building as the photo pass. The rest of this stuff is kind of all over the place. These 2 guys up here are on Shop Disney. So that's where I actually got this guy. And then you got your topiary pins and you got your Minnie Mouse themed pins. But there's also a mystery pin set. So yeah, and I think each one of these boxes has 2 pins and they're $20 a piece. We did not get any of those. Oh yeah. So this bag right here is, go ahead and talk about this bag.
Well, this is a new brand that has partnered with Disney. It's called Lug. This one is probably, I don't know, 6 inches or so.
Yeah, it's about the size of this mug right here. It's about that tall.
And you can wear it like crossbody. It's pretty small.
I think
And
it's
it's
meant
also
to be
pretty
a
expensive.
bottle holder or something.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, this is, I actually
I
have,
think these are about $60.
this was on Shop Disney for about 5 minutes the other day.
Yeah, these have been selling out very, very quickly.
So here's the link to Shop Disney. These are $60 for, go away.
I mean, he's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. I think they're
And if
way
you
overpriced.
just need like a little bag, you know, to keep your wallet, your money, your
Yeah.
chapstick or whatever you need just for a day in the park.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're cute. They're adorable, and the back has a little design on it too. I think it's his tail.
Lug also had some larger pass holder bags that were Spike the Bee themed.
Oh, okay.
And those are also very expensive.
They are. Lug bags in general, they are very expensive. When a lounge fly, you know, typical
Which
mini
is
backpack.
also expensive.
Well,
in
they
itself.
are. They are. I think they're much better quality though. But you know, lounge flies are this big, and they cost. I mean, you know how big lounge flies are. They cost the average price is like $88. The lug bag of the same size that at the Festival of the Arts, the one that we got, I think that was like 100 of the exact same bag. So
don't do that. Click over here.
Okay. Oh, and then speaking of the lounge fly, here's the lounge fly. We also ordered this on Shop Disney because we got a 23% discount, which, like I said before, never happens. Loungefly is one of those brands that never has a discount online. None of the promo codes work, but if you're a D23 member, right now, 23% off. So that's better than the pass holder savings in the park at 20% or the DVC. So, where are we at? I think that's all.
Yeah, I think we're done with that.
Okay, so we are done with all of the merchandise. Now, keep in mind, that's not all of the merchandise. There's more. That's the bulk of like the popular stuff. Real quickly, I'm just going to show you the Shop Disney page. This is what is currently on Shop Disney. So here's the Spirit jersey that I'm wearing. Here is the Minnie Mouse Spirit jersey, the plush. There's a magic band. Still can't figure out what this thing is supposed to be. Here's the mug that Tia has. Here's the mug that I have. Here's a random lantern. Here's the flower pot. That's pin number 1. Pin number 2, ornament. Oh, here's some. Those
are the Dooney and Burke. Yeah.
So we got all the sizes of the Dooney and Burke bags. Here's the orange or the peach colored shirt. And so yeah, and here's the white shirt that we can't buy. So if you have any desire, look on Shop Disney first. You might get a better deal. I hope that helps. All right, now we are going to move on to, what are we moving on to?
Oh yeah. There are also special magic shots that you can take with your Disney Photo Pass. Are they listed in this passport?
I don't know.
I don't think they are. I don't know.
But we got some of them. We did not get all of them. I think there's like 9 or 10 total. There usually are. They're all over the place. A lot of them happen like right at the entrance of the park. And then there's a couple of specific, like area specific ones around. So here are some of the ones that we got because we are just adorable. All right, so you see,
Why'd you think so?
I think this is over in the Italy pavilion, right in front of the topiary that has Lady and the Tramp. So he says, "All right, you see that
I need
thing?"
you to not zoom in.
Oh, sorry.
Face like that.
The guy, when he was taking the picture, he said, "You see that thing way over there on that building? Stare at that." And then it makes us look like we're kind of staring at him. I think I'm looking a little high, but that's all right. And then this one is over near Germany.
Yes.
Okay. And so they give you a flower pot with nothing in it. I think there's like a little stake in the thing here, and then they superimpose Minnie Mouse on top of it.
And they say, "Look at the pot and look surprised."
I'm sure there's other ones on here because sometimes what they'll have is like 2 or 3 different characters on there, but we got Minnie Mouse. So I can neither confirm nor deny that. And then over the little bridge that goes to France from UK, they give you the bucket of oranges and then they superimpose the little orange bird on top of it. My little brother said that would have made a fantastic themed popcorn bucket, and it would have sold out in 2 seconds. I agree. And then this one obviously is on the little bridge that goes from Spaceship Earth all the way to Port of Entry where the World Showcase is. And they give you this flower. It looks like a dandelion. And then they add all of this other stuff in around it here. So it's a little magic shot. It's fun. And I think that's the last one that we got. I haven't really, usually there's a whole thing.
More. There's usually one where they like have you hold your fingers out and they put orange bird on your fingers. No, that's not the Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
Oh, no. What is his name?
Oh,
Matthew said the Spike the Bee's the Honey Nut Cheerios bee.
What is the Honey Nut Cheerios bee's name? I don't know.
Oh my God, I can't.
Y'all know? I don't know.
It'll come to me after we finish the live stream. But LLL says, yes, there's lots of orange here. Yes, there is. And Orange Bird, because he is just fantastic. All right. I believe that's all the magic shots. Now we are going to move on to what? Oh, yeah.
Here's some scavenger hunts.
How many are there?
There's 2. One goes the whole festival, and one is more Easter themed since the festival is during Easter time. So the one that is limited time is the Egg Extravaganza Scavenger Hunt. It's throughout World Showcase. And the little passport describes it as join a colorful Easter egg hunt inspired by Disney characters. And for details, see a cast member. So they have all these little character themed eggs throughout the park.
So you get this. Did you say it's $9.99?
I did not say
it's
that.
It's $9.99 or $10 for the.
Are they both $9.99?
What's the other one?
The Spike the Bee one.
I don't know.
We're gonna assume they're both $9.99.
Yeah, I think they might both be the same price. If anybody's there, LLL, let us know because you go into any store, I believe, and you can get this.
And there's another one, same concept for Spike the Bee.
Yeah, and he's not. Okay, so these eggs are kind of placed all over. You just have to find them. The Spike the Bee one is he's like on a stake in the ground, like all over the place. Usually in a flower bed somewhere.
Yeah, it's Spike's pollination exploration. Gardeners of all ages can follow Spike on his pollination trail where he will be busy collecting nectar and pollinating gardens at Epcot.
I see what they did there. So we're going to look at some of these things here. So that's Canada. No, that's not Canada. I don't remember where that one was. This one is Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
So this one is America. Yeah.
Spoilers if you're doing the egg extravaganza.
That looks like Japan. No, China. That one is right near America. That one is in Morocco. Now, I'm just guessing on all these just because I've been there so many times. I'm not sure where that one is. So But there's, I think there's a total of, it was on this thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a total of 12. And the
And once you
prize,
complete it, you get a prize.
I feel like they keep changing the prize because before it was a cornhole or something, or was that the Spike the Bee one? It was these little baby cornhole things. But then they replaced it with these. I'd rather have this right here. These are fun. They look like little wristlets or something, and they have what's, I'd say, the quality is about of a Disney pin. So they should have a scavenger hunt to find the next scavenger hunt. You're a Cooper. All righty. The next thing we have on our little thing here.
There's also the Blossoms of Fragrance presented by Scentsy. You can go smell all the little Scentsy things that they're blowing out.
I thought I had that.
There's
I
also
didn't put it there.
there's also a new PB&J Garden presented by Smucker's Uncrustables. We actually happened to be passing by when they were handing out free
Oh, that's right.
Uncrustables.
I forgot about that. We'll show you some of the pictures from the Scentsy Garden. I totally did not write that down right there, but we'll show you some of those pictures real quick in just a few minutes when we look at some of the flowers. But until then, let's look at a butterfly house.
Okay.
All right.
It's actually called Butterfly Landing, presented by Advent Health. It's near Imagination.
Yeah, it's between Imagination Pavilion and the Land.
And this actually closes at dusk, so don't wait too long to go over there.
And they actually have, it's a big fenced-in, canopied-in butterfly thing. So there's a ton of them in there. But they also have the cocoons. They bring out a thing of cocoons, and you can actually see as they're emerging. And those are the ones that are actually flying around in there. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, there's like 3 containers of them in there. And they're just pretty.
This is the area where typically you'll see Winnie the Pooh doing his butterfly catching next to the Imagination Pavilion. So they put this big thing over the top of it, and then they put butterflies in. Yeah. All right, what do we have next? Oh, I think we're moving on to some food. All right. Are you ready for the food?
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of it. All right. So we were down there last weekend. And we have a list of all of the foods that we're going to try. We do like massive researches and we do all the pricing. So we know how much stuff costs and whatnot before we go. So we get a general idea. And I have my process for which I do that. Totally forgot to put it here so you could see it. But basically it's all color coded. Check boxes. When we get it, we check it off. We don't have to accidentally go back again. But we are going to start. We're going to show you all the ones that we went to, and in the future ones we will be going to when we go back. But yeah, so we're going to start with Brunchcott. Brunchcott. Megan, you can back me up on this because we had a conversation about this. We were not going to do a review on the item that we got for Brunchcott, but we ended up doing the review on it because it's different.
Well, and we got these. These are the fried cinnamon roll bites. And we got them again this year because we got them last year, and they were delicious.
Delicioso.
Now, this does not say filled.
Oh, yeah.
It just says fried cinnamon roll bites with cream cheese frosting and candied bacon.
But that's what it said last year.
Same description.
Yeah.
Last year, surprised, it was filled with like the cinnamon cream cheese.
There is a review up online right now in our shorts, and you can see what it looked like last year because there's a clip in there.
This year they were not filled with anything.
Empty. Very disappointing.
Nada.
And Megan said, when I asked her about it, she said hers were filled with, it was like the first or second day of the festival, hers were filled with cinnamon. Like probably like a cinnamon sugar, like candy crumble that's on the inside. So we can get anything. Ours were literally just empty pieces of bread.
Did they still taste good?
Yes.
But rude Disney, I'm gonna need you to be consistent.
Yes. I was looking forward to this all year long. But we're going to go back later on in the festival, and we're going to try them again and see if maybe it was a fluke and they just didn't have it, and maybe they ran out of the stuff that early in the day. I don't know. So, yeah.
Who knows? They were
Who
still good though.
knows? Yeah. The citrus blossom. This LLL, this is where the in the Odyssey Pavilion, you can see it kind of behind the sign here. So it's the big, like, yeah, you'll see all this stuff wrapped around the building. That has the sippers back here. They kind of got lazy this year. This sipper, they're doing this sipper again this year, so we didn't get it because I don't need two of the same one. But
did y'all hear that?
But that is where you can get that. And for reference, if you only get the drink that goes inside of it, it's only like, I say only, it's like $5. Instead of paying $15 for the sipper, you can just get the drink. It's not on the menu, but you have to go in and ask. All right. Connections had a little treat in there. What did they have, baby?
It was chicken sandwich. It's a little underwhelming. It was good.
What did it have on it?
A bunch of stuff. I don't know. You didn't tell me what order you were putting stuff in. Golly. Oh, it's a hot honey chicken sandwich, southern fried chicken sandwich with hot honey and pickles on a brioche bun. Now, it was good. It made all the stuff on the bottom with the honey made the bottom bun really smushy.
Yes.
Which is gross unless you just happen to like smushy bread. I do not.
And it was so smushy that whenever she squished her finger into the bun, like it literally puddled up. It was the hot honey, and it was just puddled up. And I mean, it was very mushy. I mean, it tasted good. It was the same chicken sandwich though that they serve all the time with extra stuff on it though. So if you've had their normal chicken sandwich, it's the same thing with a couple of extra things. And I bet if you go in there and you don't want to buy that, same price. But if you don't want to buy that, but you want some of the stuff, just ask them for some of the stuff and they'll give it to you. Just put in a little cup. I've done it before. Okay. Here's Tia's. This is what Tia waits for every single year. Can you guess what is at the Japan Hanami booth? Here it comes. Here it comes. What is it, baby?
It's frushi.
It's frushi. What is frushi? For those of the people not in the know.
It's fruit sushi.
It's fruit sushi?
Yeah.
Frushi?
Frushi.
Oh, I see what they did there. Just joking.
I would not be surprised if you just now got that.
I got it.
It's strawberry, pineapple, and lychee. Lychee? Is that how you say that? Lychee? Wrapped in coconut rice and pink soy wrap, served with whipped cream, drizzled raspberry sauce, and toasted coconut.
Tia was being very nice, and she said, "Do you want one of these? Do you want to try it?" I'm just like, no. Because no, I didn't mean it like, no, I don't want that disgusting thing. I know that is her favorite thing.
It's just fun.
And I was like, I'm not going to take that away from you, and you don't have to share that with me. That is yours. That is your heaven and bliss of the day, and that is what she waits for all year long. So I wanted her to have it all.
It's just fun.
Look what Matthew said. It looks like gummy sushi. It does. I mean, it's just fruit and stuff like that.
It's just fruit.
It's rice, and it's got, I guess, the seaweed wrap on it or something. And then it's made like sushi, but it's got fruit instead of fish.
It's a pink soy wrap.
Oh.
Which you really can't taste.
No, I mean, it's just soy paper. But yes, it does look like gummy. That's what I thought it was the first time we got it.
No.
I mean, before I tried it. When I tried it, I was like, oh, that's just fruit. Next. Oh, this is something that we got last year and we got this year.
Oh, chicken and waffles.
Yeah. from the Honey Bistro, and this is right down from the port of entry or whatever the other one is. I don't
Yes,
remember what
the
it's
Honey
called.
Bistro, hosted by the National Honey Board near Port of Entry, featuring Pandora jewelry.
And oh, there it is. It was $6.75.
Crispy chicken and honey, sweet cornbread waffle, or with whipped honey butter and spicy honey. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but it was good. I liked it. Now keep in mind, these are like I said, the way we do this is we have things. We don't try everything. We are not the Disney food blog. There's stuff on there that's way too expensive and doesn't look very good. I only want to get what I think that I like. So that is what you are getting today. And that thing was really good.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
they give
actually
you a
is.
honking. It's like a whole piece of chicken.
And the chicken was more like a chicken thigh, so it was
Oh, that's
not,
right. It was dark meat.
yeah, it was dark meat and
It was
it
a
wasn't
lot more
dry.
flavorful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So next we are at, okay, there's four Joffrey carts in Epcot. There's one right outside the entrance. The one outside the entrance did have, I don't know if it's a party theme or a festival themed one, or if
I
it's
don't think
just
so.
whatever. So that's not on our list here, but there is a Figment themed one outside. There's one next to Spaceship Earth. Actually, it's next to Connections. You can see Guardians of the Galaxy in the background over here. But this one's right next to the Connections entrance. And there was this.
It's iced honey jasmine latte, a floral fusion of espresso, honey jasmine syrup, milk, whipped cream, and graham cracker crumbles. As you can see in this picture, you can get a spirited version as well. Joffrey's, if you're listening, we like your coffee. And we like to try all these festival things. Are they just not making them right?
I think.
Because you can barely tell the difference in these flavored drinks. They almost always just taste like a
Shaken
regular
Jamaican.
old cold brew.
Or a shaken Jamaican.
A shaken Jamaican.
All of them. Unless you call them on it, and then they'll like overdo the flavors.
Yeah.
And
Now
they'll remake
this next one actually was flavorful.
This is the one that's next to Port of Entry.
The iced honey jasmine just had like the teeniest little bit of like the floral flavor like in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But you really had to like look for it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So there's Tia with her.
Oh, this was actually your iceberry chai latte.
Oh, okay.
Which was a very sweet blend of chai tea, blueberry syrup, and milk topped with whipped cream and cinnamon. Also, you can get an alcoholic version of this one as well. This one actually did taste like, obviously, the chai tea and blueberries.
Yeah, this one did not taste like it normally does. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. Matthew says the sushi is deception sushi. They need to call it douchey.
They really don't.
No, I guess they don't. That would be bad. I said that before I thought about it. Deception sushi. I see what he's saying.
Moving on.
Moving on. What do we got next? We didn't go to this one yet, but we're going to. I think this is where they usually have is it the Israel booth between Morocco and Japan? No. Morocco and France. Yeah. This is the La Isla Fresca for the Flower and Garden Festival. And I think what we're going to get here is the coconut tres leches. However you pronounce that.
Oh yeah. We were too full.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were walking around and Tia was like, "You want to try this?" And I'm like, "Tia, I am done. I'm burnt out. Like I feel like if I try these, I'm literally doing it just so I don't have to do it later." Like, at that point I wasn't enjoying anything. So we kind of stopped by the time we got to this booth over here. So yeah. Susie says, "Yum." I assume for the coconut tres leches. And then, did I actually zoom in on that? I think I did. There we go. Coconut Tres Leches. All right. Then we have, okay, the Northern Bloom. This is in Canada. This is right next to the Poutine building. This one, usually when you walk by this building, you know when you've walked by this building because it always smells like rotten fish. Always.
Well,
And
almost,
sometimes the flavors of meat taste like rotten fish because it's on the same grill.
and they're normally cooking scallops here.
Yeah.
That's normally what the seafood option is. And again, this year they do have
Sea
seared
scallops.
scallops. They also have the beef tenderloin tips, which we tried, and the chocolate maple whiskey cake, which we also tried.
But to be clear, we did not try the scallops.
Ugh,
Or
absolutely not.
let me rephrase that. You see the picture here, the scallops? Try scallop. They give you one. So we had, there's this. This is the meat. How much was that? That was $7.25 and $4.50. Okay. So this was $7.25. It was fine. The meat was dry, but it tasted fine, but it was not worth $7.25. It was so expensive compared to what you got. Like I picked at it so it would last longer, but that was like 3 bites of food, not $7.75 or whatever. So, but then we get to this. This is the maple whiskey cake. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the normal size, like mini bunt, but
it was fine.
Yeah, it tasted good.
It's a really dense cake, almost like a fudgy brownie.
But there was a girl that was in line in front of us and was actually sitting right next to us while we were trying this.
This thing was her jam.
She was in heaven eating this thing, and we were sitting there going, is she trying the same one we are? Because it's fine. I didn't dislike it. It was just, we got it, we tried it, we're not getting it again.
Yeah.
Next year, hopefully they have something different.
So give it a try.
Yeah.
It might be your jam.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just fine. Our kiss of death is, it's fine. If you ever see us with a shirt on that says, it's fine, that means it's fine.
That means if it says it's fine, that means it's fine.
I mean, I'm not going to dissuade you from getting it. Some things I will dissuade you from getting because they are so awful. It's fine. All right, next is Tia's other jam.
This is my jam.
The Pineapple Promenade, which is right next to the Honey Bistro. You can see it up the corner right here. And what do you get at the Honey Bistro? Tia's smiling. She is standing in line, ready for what she's about to get.
Because it's Flower and Garden Festival, and with Flower and Garden Festival comes Violet Lemonade.
Bam. This is what the other thing Tia waits for all year long. So Tia got her favorite thing. And it's funny, because I noticed this while I was editing videos, because we usually go like the first day we go. Huh?
It was on my shirt.
Well, it was on her shirt, yeah. I don't have a picture of you with it though. I only have the video. But she had her Violet Lemonade shirt on. So everything that I edit this year, she's got the same shirt on from last year. So it looks like it's the same. Because the first day we have our festival shirts on ready to go, and that is her jam. That's what she's getting.
Okay, next time I'll try to wear a different shirt.
So there's the video of us doing the brunch cot, the little cinnamon toast crunch things or whatever they're called. And the only difference was her hair. So when I do the flashback, I had to change the color in the flashback, so you knew it wasn't like the same day.
Sorry.
But I do that too. Like I'm like, wait, I have that shirt on because I have a couple of Figment shirts that I love to wear, and I was wearing my Figment shirts on a lot of my videos.
Anyway,
like,
you know what? Stop.
I'm giving away all of our tips and tricks, our mysteries.
Just move along.
All righty. Real quickly, the Violet Lemonade, we say this a lot, but where are the other places? If you like your Violet Lemonade off season, where's another place you can get the same beverage with a different name?
You can get it in Magic Kingdom at the Tortuga Tavern. It's called the Desert Pirate Pear Slushy, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. And then over in Animal Kingdom, the night blossom is essentially the same thing.
Mm.
I thought there was one more somewhere. I thought there was like 3 of them. I'm sure there is. I'll remember it later. Maybe it was in Hollywood Studios. It doesn't matter. Anyway, all right. So we're moving. I think this may be our last one. This place we've never tried, and it's brand new as of I think the Festival of the Arts. Swirled Showcase. This is where they have the nitrogen dipped desserts. And this is right next to the Pineapple Promenade and the Honey Bistro. So these are all kind of in a little bunch right here. This is where Starbucks used to be before they opened the one that's in Connections. We got this.
Liquid nitro honey mascarpone cheesecake. It was $5.25. Fresh honey, granulated honey, honey mead, blueberry compote, presented by National Honey Board.
And this is sort of what it looked like right here. So they actually dip this part in the nitrogen and let it sit for about 30 seconds. They pull it out, and then they do everything around it. So yeah.
It was good.
It was really good. Yeah, I liked it. I would definitely recommend this one. And if nothing else, go over there and actually watch them do it, because they do it right in front of the window, so you can see the whole process. And I will put a video up so you can see that later. But it's a fun little dessert. All right. All right. That is actually all the food that we have that we tried and some of the places we will be trying. We're going to move on to, I think this is going to be Tia's mother's favorite part here. Tia's mother is one of those people who can garden in, well, basically sand, but she can garden in styrofoam. Like, if there's concrete on the ground, she will make a garden bloom out of it. I don't know how. Go outside, plant our bushes, you know what happens? They die. She comes up here, she goes, and they go, and we can't get rid of the darn flowers that we don't want there. So anytime we want something to grow, we just bring her up, she sprinkles her pixie dust on it, and all of a sudden we have a garden. So yeah. All right, let's look for the flowers. Here we go. Wanda, this is for you. Flowers. Oh, I forgot. That's not for you yet. Real quickly, I forgot to mention this. This is the Garden Graze.
Okay.
Garden Graze, every festival they do a thing where you try certain foods and then you get a free dessert. So this one is called the Garden Graze, and
you have to purchase 5 from this list. You can get 5 of the same thing if you want to.
Yeah. So that's the hack. If you don't like, because I know there's only like 1 or 2 things on here we want, and
I have a feeling we're going to be eating a lot of potato pancakes.
And maybe the tres leches. So yeah, like we don't want any of this other stuff. Florida strawberry shortcake, maybe. So yeah, all right.
Anyway.
And moving on to, like I said, the flowers. Here we go. I got a few pictures of some flowers that we took. I tried to narrow it down so we weren't looking at 50,000 pictures. All right. Here we go. This is over in that Scentsy area. You can see that right there. So they do this every year. I want to watch them do this bank right here. It's really pretty, and it's just fantastic how they do that. Like, I want to watch them plant that. Because it's like one night you're there and there's nothing, and then one night you go back and all of a sudden, bam. And those are real flowers. That is not spray painted grass. In my yard, it would be spray painted grass. All right, and here's you can see another angle. This is actually, no, I guess this is in that same area, right? Because that's Figment right there. And then, oh, this is another angle of that same shot. I know I have more than that. Same one. Okay, there we go. And this is the shot where we basically got the opening countdown that you saw earlier. And all of these are just kind of floating. They're tethered, and they have these all over the place. When we get to the topiaries, you'll see more of the flowers. So, all right. So that is a preview of flowers. So next, we're going to get to the topiaries. And every year they do topiaries. Are you ready, baby?
I'm ready.
Topiaries.
And Disney's actually put out some pretty cool videos on their social media about how they actually make these topiaries.
There's actually one over here. It's the UK pavilion. Where do you? Oh, the new topiaries. This one right here. Okay. All right. We're going to start here, but this is one that was actually in the video. So this is one that they've been growing, and I guess they use that as an example. This is over in the UK, in that little courtyard where they have the bands playing, and it's obviously Mickey Mouse. And it looks like they haven't trimmed him because they're still letting it grow. And you can still see some of the framework up here in his ears and down here. So it's not done yet. Oh, and his hand right there too. So, but I don't know where that was. That an Instagram video
right there too?
Yeah, there's an elephant over here, and you can see one of the eggs. So this is also a newer one. That's fun.
And these two are like different kinds than the other ones.
Yeah, these actually look like they're made out of the same stuff that the little scrims, the live scrims are made out of when they're trying to barricade something off. So, all right. Let's move on to, we're going to start at the top here and work our way around. Here's Donald. All right, this is right outside of Connections Eatery. I really should have just had these all in one folder. I think that was my original plan. Oh, this is one of the newer ones that everybody's fascinated with. This is Groot, baby Groot. And this is right next to the Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously. All right, do some narration here.
There's Buzz Lightyear. These are all also listed in the passport.
Oh, they are? Now that I was not aware of.
Yep, they list all the topiaries and they tell you where you can go see them. Really, all of them are the same as previous years, except for the main entrance has Asha, Valentino, and Star from Disney's Wish.
Oh, yeah. And we have that one down here. And
Groot
it actually is an animated
new.
one. Oh, that's right. Groot was new.
And in the Mexico pavilion, Disney Pixar Coco with Miguel and Dante is new. Now, Figment wasn't new,
but he was moved.
But he was in a different place.
Yeah, they put him smack dab in the center of that new area where Walt Disney is sitting. So Walt Disney is like right behind Figment over here. You can kind of see him through the thing there. Look at that. It's Walt Disney right there. So that gives you an idea of where that is. Let's see. Oh, Encanto. There's the Encanto one. This is right in front of the port of entry. So here's one of the stores. The other store's over to the left over here.
And while you're still clicking through all of those in your passport, they also list out garden destinations of where you can go see flowers. Also, there are tours that you can take. There is an English tea garden tour in the United Kingdom. There's a guided one and a self-guided tour. We did not do either one of those. And we always say every time we go that we're going to do the behind the scenes tour in the land, but we have yet to do that. There's also the Garden Rocks concert series that we did not talk about.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
There's usually a series of concerts and things almost for all of these festivals, but this one is Flower Garden, so it is Garden Rocks. There are 3 shows, and it's in the America Gardens Theater. Jam along to live music featuring a blend of chart-topping musical acts and Orlando's blossoming talent. Let's see what they did there. And there's a list of all of the bands and the different acts on their website. And also in this passport, they mentioned the Purple Martins. If you've ever been to Epcot,
those are the ones next to the Odyssey, right?
Yeah, they have these birdhouses up all the time. It's between Creations and Test Track. But apparently on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 o'clock, you can join members of Disney's Animals, Science, and Environment team to get an up-close look at the bird's nest in the Purple Martin Resorts. They call them resorts.
And it's neat because they come back every year. They even have like, they know which ones go to which ones because they're tagged. And I think there's a show on Disney Plus where they talk about that. Like there's a whole episode with just that. Maybe it's like a National Geographic show or something, but yeah, so you can kind of see what those are and how they take care of them. So, real quickly, I think I got all these open. Okay, so here's the one that's at the front of the park, and this is actually animated. There's a light that comes from this little band, and it goes all the way around. It swirls all the way around here, and it ends up in her hand. And oh, okay, so this is Dante from Coco. What's supposed to be going on with this one?
Well, it's supposed to be like a projection topiary, which is new this year. Of course, the one night we were at Epcot, it was not working.
And we waited and waited and waited. We could see the projection thing on, but it wasn't right. So there was no light coming on this. But they did say that they also have like a glow in the dark luminary paint that they put on these.
Yeah, it's like solar powered paint.
So it gives it a little bit of extra oomph, but I didn't see any of that.
Because it wasn't working.
But I really wanted to see this. When we go back, we're definitely going to see this one. But
they're still cute though.
Yeah. And then you got your cake pops, which is right next to that Dante one. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is over in Germany. And his little lantern glows here. And then there's the seven dwarfs, the six of the dwarfs. She's next to the best one. And then this is over in the Italy Pavilion. And this is obviously a Lady and the Tramp with lots of flowers and stuff. Oh, here's the other one that's got kind of an interactive thing. So at night, this one actually glows in the dark as well. All the lights come on.
She's got like a purple glow behind her.
So I really want to see that one too. So this is in the American Pavilion. And here's the dragon over in Japan. I like that one. That one's really cool. And obviously, you got to have Miss Piggy and Kermie. Let's see. I think that's right next to Isla Fresca or whatever it was called. And Tinkerbell over in the UK Pavilion. Oh, and I think that's it. Okay. So that was all. I think we actually got a picture of all of the topiaries. Did we not? I feel like we did. We did
not.
Which ones did we miss?
We missed Belle and Beast.
Where were they at?
France.
Oh, dude, we walked right by them. That makes perfect sense.
Did you show the Mickey, Minnie, Pluto?
Oh, how did I not get that one?
Cheese and crackers.
I don't know why I didn't show that one. Oh, here it is. Oh, you know what? Also one I didn't show. Okay.
You might have shown it. Woody and Bo Peep.
I did not because there was a duck. Okay, so here's this one is where they put the 100th Mickey statue before the 100th was over. And so you got Chippendale in the front here, and then Pluto, and then Mickey and Minnie are behind them.
There's also Captain Hook, Peter Pan, and TikTok, and Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so here's the Bo Peep and Woody one. Okay, so you got the sheep right here, but this duck. We got a couple of pictures with the duck, and then there's one where he's like, "Hey, I'm over here. I'm smiling." He's smiling at us. All the life of a Disney duck.
Right. What was the other thing you said? Peter Pan. I think I might have clicked through that one, but I didn't linger on it very long. Where's that at? Oh,
it's fine.
That's right here.
They get the point.
Right,
so yeah, that sums up Flower and Garden Festival.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's the general gist of most of the stuff that's going on there. Just kind of a real quick overview of everything. I know LLL is there right now. Make sure if you're still listening, go see the Dante one, which is over right next to that Odyssey Pavilion down from Mexico, and also the one in the American Pavilion that also glows in the dark. You'll have to tell us if you like the Dante. See if that's actually any good. So, if you are going to, let's see, so you'll be going again not next week.
We don't
Sometime.
know when
we
we're
don't
going.
honestly we have no clue yet. But it'll be before the end of the festival. So some point in time. One day we're going to get Tia's mom to come down with us so she can look at the flowers, because usually we have to live stream as we're walking around to her, like on Zoom or something like that, or FaceTime.
Yeah, this would definitely be her favorite festival.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the Christmas one. I don't know. As far as visuals, would be her favorite, I think.
Wanda, chime in. Let us know if this is going to be one of your favorites. Following week then.
Whatever, mind your business.
What ifs? Okay, well, hopefully that was helpful to everyone, and you got a little bit of information that you didn't have before from that. If anybody else?
Said yeah.
Oh, there we go. I was waiting for that. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is one of her favorites that one day we're going to get her to go to. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe. All right.
All right. Well, if you are a fan of Flower and Garden Festival, let us know what your favorite part is. Is it the food? Is it the butterflies? Is it the flowers?
Is it the merch?
Mm.
We hate merch because it just clutters everything up. Don't look. Wait for it. There we are. We're back.
We froze. We
Okay,
froze.
We're frozen. We're coming back. Hold on. Let me know when we come back. All right. So, well, since we're having technical issues, hopefully it'll come. There we are, right there. We're going to go ahead and call that quit, and we're going to say goodbye for now, and we'll see you next Sunday, 5 o'clock. I think we're going to be talking about dining to continue our series of Disney dining.
Disney Springs.
All right. And we will see you next Sunday at 5 p.m. But until then, remember,
no capes.
No capes.